Hello, world of crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite. Welcome back to Prodigal. Let's see. So last time, I believe I did a lot of fooling around. And, I'm trying to think what I wanted to do next. So, I did say, I believe that I wanted to go explore more of Castle Vaughn. And I believe our current quest objective was to go into the forest down here and look for, like, a rift in time and space or something like that. So let's go to Castle Vaughn first. Alright. I don't know if there is actually going to be... You know what? While I'm here, let me just stop in the library just to make sure that what I actually have to do is go look for a rift in time and space in the forest or something like that. Only place I've heard of strange things like that is around the forest. Alright, yeah, so... Yeah, everyone's got their local... locally sourced rift in time and space in the forest. Alright, so let's go up here. And... I don't actually know if there's really going to be anything for me up in Castle Vaughn, but I do want to go and, is it here? It is here, alright. I do want to go and see if I can, at least, for example, maybe get into that abandoned house down there. Been, thinking about that for a while. Alright, so there's a grave in there. End of his line. Rip. Let's see. This seems to be barred from the other side. I'll need a key and some way to reach behind the door. Alright. I don't know if we'll be finding, like, a crowbar power or something like that. We went in here. I did not get a chance to walk around because we were in here for all of about 5 seconds before the game kicked us out with storage stuff. Alright, I can't punch the statues in the face. Can I steal a lance or a spear or whatever that is? No? Alright. Hello! Alright, so this is a dungeon. I don't know how far I'll be able to get into the dungeon, because that's a fragment of hardware. Alright, that's apparently enough to increase my max health. Nice. Let's see, I don't know if I'll actually be able to, like, go into the dungeon, because sometimes when you see one of these things, you can't enter until, like, later. But, we'll try it out. I also feel like, apparently, according to Moonin... Oh, wow, that was a problem. Siska has, like, a secret hideout somewhere, and I can't help but feel like that's gonna be in here. So we'll be making our way in and seeing if we can do anything. So that is a treasure chest guarded by some, what I've been calling magma boulders. I don't actually know if that's what they're supposed to be. And it seems that... Alright, so that's one of those instances of Lash grappling onto something that I feel like it probably shouldn't have been able to. Sigil of the Vaughns, alright. Like, I was standing here, and the grapple post is, like, one off to the side, and I feel like it should not have been able to grab hold of that, but it did, so I'm not entirely sure if I just did another sequence break. We can use teleport to get out of here or whatever that was. Is there anything else? So if I go out to the side... Alright. Hello? The void demands sacrifice, does it? Alright, let's punch our way through that. And we've got one of those dog mice things here that I've also got to punch out of the way. What's up here? I'm gonna wait patiently. Alright. So, that can go away. Don't know if I'm gonna want that. Alright, let's go see what's over here first. Alright, that's another key. I don't know if I can... Alright, so I can't reach that iron ball there, so I'm gonna have to reset. Alright. What is up... Like, am I gonna want to go and punch... Alright, I can't, because I already, moved that one square. What is over here? Alright. That... Again, I think we're gonna have to reset, but that moves the, Come on. You know, I can run across this, I don't actually need the iron ball. Oh, I think I know what I need the iron ball for. Okay. I'm going to need to, like, have the iron ball be on top of that switch so that it stays pressed down and leaves the door where it is. Alright, so in that case, let me just go and knock those out of the way. Thanks. Let me go and knock those out of the way and clear a line of sight for that thing. I think that's what I'm gonna want to do. Yeah, I saw some response from Alright. I'm not really making good use of my health here, but I saw some response from those switches over there. I feel like those are just there to let the player know when they're standing here that something happened. I don't actually think those are in the way of anything. Alright. Let me focus on what I'm doing. Let's see. You can go away. This is going to be that over there. And, oh, I see. So that is in the way of something, or at least it's in the way of something now. Which is to say... Okay, I think I know what I have to do. Let me do that again, but without, like, breaking those. So I'm gonna have to hurry. Alright, so what I'm gonna want to do is I'm going to want to go back over, and I'm just gonna want to push the iron ball off of that button there. I might have actually been able to do this the first time without having to reset, because I might have been able to walk around from the side. I don't remember how many of those tiles I broke, but then we'll be able to actually, like, go past this over here. So, really testing my patience with these spikes here. We're going to go that way. We're going to reset before the floor has time to fall away, and then we can advance. All right. I feel like this is the way forward. Let me see. All right, so the void demands sacrifice. The void did not accept that sacrifice? That's weird. Alright, so I can't, if I punch it, it's gonna move too fast. I'm gonna want that to go there. That to go there. I feel like I can probably, oh no, I think I messed this up. Unless I can do this last one by standing on it. Oh, alright, that's all it is. So, that is, what was that? Is that another Sigil of Vaughn or whatever? This thing down here. Crest Fragment. Alright. There's nothing else. There's nothing else for me in here. So I didn't need... I probably could have worked this out so that I can push this ball onto this last switch over here. And not like be able to have something on all four of them at once. Like here, it's blocked by this thing. I can't push it sideways. But I ended up not needing to. That was an irrelevant point there. So let me go. Right. So let me go and just appease the void or whatever, and we can just go and push that out of the way. If I grapple onto you, will I, like... Good job. Will I, like... Alright, fine, I'll wait by the side. Will I actually be able to make it over, or will I... Yeah, alright, I thought it was going to be something like that. I'm down to 1 health. Let me go and heal. Alright, randomly talk to the Gravedigger because I took a wrong turn. And he has gone on a bit of what appears to be, if not a main story thing, one of his side quest things, definitely. So he's mad at, he's mad at, I assume, what's his name? Bolivar. God, why can't I ever remember his name on the first try? But, anyway, I've done things you don't live now and sinned well beyond redemption. Don't follow me down this path, it's no life to seek. That fiend will die one way or another. Alright, so... that got dark real fast. You don't have to get that blood on your hands, understand? What? Okay, so he's not gonna repeat that line. Wow. Alright, so this doesn't have anything to do with the game, but I've got the, got the New York Mets game, like, play-by-play. On my other monitor, and like they were doing fine when I started recording this video. They were winning like 2-1 or something like that. They're now down 6-1. They just gave up a grand slam to Milwaukee. It's like they know when I'm watching, because whenever I do I have a key for this one? I do have a key for this one. Whenever I like, as soon as I turn the game on, every single time without fail, they start to lose in major ways. Anyway, so there's gonna be a guy there who is kind of in my way. Can I like grapple you, dump you down the bottomless pit, and then have an open shot to the void over here? Like that? Good job. So, alright. Don't think I wanted to just break that preemptively. If the bat can come this way, that would be great. If the bat could come anywhere vaguely in front of me so that I can beat it up, that would also be great. There we go. Let's see, can I go through this? I can. Alright. So, I'm being a little bit wasteful with those stone tiles there, but it was good enough for me to get through. You can go away, you can go away also. You can go away. We're gonna navigate somewhat dangerous terrain. This reminds me of Mariana's challenges a little bit for some reason. Let's see. Free money. Speaking of Mariana's challenges, what are they? 50 gold each. So I need to have a couple more gold if I want to be able to like do those. Alright, so can I just alright, I can do that. And now are we in like back in the main room, another part of the main room? I think we are. That's gonna be something that went without announcement, so I probably already got a few. Herb pouch, alright. Speaking of which, I still don't have rare seeds. I still don't have like the carrot seeds or the mushrooms or whatever. I got a toadstool. Maybe that's what Oakley wanted. I'll go back to talk to Oakley after this and see if we can find what she wants. How would I... Alright, I think if I wanted to... No, let me try that again. If I wanted to be able to get a barrel down there, I think I'm gonna want like that to be free. This can go that way. Can I now like, no, I can't. Oh, is there any way that I can like... Oh wait, I'm dumb. I just had to stare at it for like 30 seconds. Alright, this is easy. This is a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Let's go this way. What's down here? Buttons. Alright, there's a heart piece there. I'm just gonna go and smash your face into those bricks. Gonna go and smash your face into the bricks also. Gonna go and bonk you out of the way. I don't think this is gonna be hard. I just had to... I'm sure there's any number of ways I could have gotten out of there. So 3 more to go to a health extension. We can make our way out of here. And I fed myself to the void. That's really how I wanted to do things, but let's go and get out of here. And I think we can be on our way. So that's gonna be... Boink. That's gonna be one branch of that path. We can go and sacrifice that to the void. Did I go down here yet? I did not go down here yet? Alright. How is this gonna go? Do I have to, like... Alright, so do I have to just, like... alternate stepping on these? Alright, I think alright, that'll do it. So that's just a matter of, like, going through it until... Basically, you need an odd number of buttons remaining. That's another one of those crests. I get the feeling that I'll need, like, 4 crests or something like that if I want to continue. Oh, I was gonna say how do I get out of here, but I can totally grapple that, can't I? So that'll do it. You go away. And now we can be on our way, I think. Let's see. So if I go up here, there's totally going to be like a lock or something like that that requires a certain number of things. He broke it. The savage. Does he truly hate his family? So please, I'm as broken up as the family crest. Please return it to me. All right. Well, that's going to be one of those waypoint things. That is a key. There's nothing else inside. Can I let's see. What other... Oh, over here there's another locked key thing. So if I were to go and push you that way and like pull you that way. Alright, so I'm just gonna need to have cleared that path over there. This is probably gonna be another one, right? Alright, yeah. And now we can go and just take a little shortcut over there. Hello. No crest, no entry. You only have 4 out of 5. So there is another one somewhere. Where have I not been yet? Is there anything else? Alright, so there is another path out this way. Alright. Oh, that's right. There was, I did wonder about this too. This door. So if I were to just go shove that out of the way, we can go and make ourselves a path to the other side of this room. Ow. Rude. That's free money, not a crest, but I'll take the free money. That's what, 100 or something like that. Let's go and not what I meant to do. I was aiming for the barrel. There we go. Push that out of the way. And we can, let's see. I'm gonna need to appease these 4. Alright, that's gonna be 1. I think I see what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna want, like, alright, I definitely see at least part of what I have to do, and I think I messed it up already. Let's go and... Let's go and block that. That's going to close off that one. I'm going to want to push this one over. And that's going to go and block off. And not block off, but like allow me to stop the one barrel, push it this way. If I do it again, I'll be able to do that. And that's not going to be like all 4 of them. What happens, I wonder, what happens if I push this over here and then respawn? Alright. Anyway, now I can come in here, and I only needed the 3 out of the 4. I suspect there's multiple ways to go through that. That's 5 out of the 5. And I think we can go and take our exit and go talk to the door again. How long have I been recording this for? I feel like I should probably end this off here before I go through the door, because I don't know if I were to defeat a boss of stores, something were to happen. So, my name is Dragonite. This has been Prodigal. Next time we're going to go through the boss door and see what awaits us on the other side. I might want to go and heal before that, just because you should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.